What's going on, guys? All right, happy Monday. I just played the par 3. We're gonna play the Tips Tour, round 1. It's at Palm Beach Gardens Country Club. And let's take a look at the settings as we normally do. So, stimp is 13. The par 3 this week is 9. Drastically different. I hope I don't just whack all my putts like I did on the par 3. But we'll adjust as necessary, I suppose. All right, fairways are soft. Greens are normal, 7,100 yards. So with the soft fairways, that'll play pretty long and basically no elevation. So, all right, let me do my usual just double checking of audio, and we will get rocking and rolling. All right, let's see. Where did that go? There we go. Okay, and my heater just kicked off, so that's good. Sounds good. All right, let's rock and roll. So, as per last week, I am still testing the TaylorMade QI 4D. This thing is sweet, guys. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. All right, wow. So, first hole. First things first, I need to make this a little darker. It looks okay on your screen, but on my actual impact screen, it looks pretty light because it's really bright in here today with the sun out. So I gotta make this a little bit darker. That's a little too dark. How's that? I got a little darker than that. Sorry. Sorry, that's back where I started, isn't it? All right, there we go. Okay. This is almost reachable, hole 1. Just can't go left, so my only worry here, I haven't hit a driver yet. But that is par for the course. I don't do a ton of that. I've hit some golf balls, so we should be good. So this is the QI 4D, the LS version. Oh, that's gonna hook. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't go out of bounds. Oh my. Great start. You guys see that? What a start. Oh boy. All right, is this just flooded? Yeah, it doesn't, I don't see. All right. So I should be able to hit a punch shot under here. Not that I wanted a punch shot on the first hole. Oh, that's going to be too much loft. Why don't we go like a 5-iron? So the hard part here is, not only is it a punch shot, but the soft fairways. So even if I hit a pretty good shot, it's going to kind of just die. But the objective here is to get it up into the apron and see if we can make a par. I mean, we're hitting a green in regulation. What a shot. Not to toot my own horn, but I am definitely tooting my own horn on that one. Let's go. All right, 13 stimp. Jeepers, 28 feet up a foot on 13 stimp. I figured I'd have some work to do. I just came off 9 stimp. All right, so 28, so 38. I think 36. Sit, 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 sit. I told you. Oh man, that is so frustrating. That is frustrating. Oh boy. Coming off 9 stimp, I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. The worst part is that hole is just on a knob. So now I have literally the exact same putt. Okay, a little bit lighter, huh? 27, 37. Don't you dare go out of there. What a stupid pin placement. Not a good start, Palm Gardens. Stupid hole. All right, no, I'm really just mad at myself. Let's be honest. Although a hole that's on such a knob like that is kind of stupid, to be fair. All right, long par 4 here. Gonna need a little better drive than the last hole. 470 into the wind with soft fairways. This is almost like a par 5. A little hooky again, but yeah, not my best swing, but better than the last one. We'll get the hang of it here. Always takes a hole or two to warm up a little bit. Feel comfortable. All right, 187. We got room to land it short, so I'm gonna aim just right to honor the wind a little bit. Plus it's 1 degree left. Hitting an 8-iron here, it probably plays about, yeah, I mean 187 is probably a good carry. Rough will knock it down a little bit. Wind will knock it down. .187 right at the hole. Come on, get to the right. You guys, that was such a good shot. Why did I not get rewarded for that? Literally a foot away. That's golf, isn't it? All right. 8. Just kind of need to get this one on. That's a pretty good shot. A little bit further, and that was had a chance. All right, take care of business. 4 feet. Good par. Almost had a birdie there, guys. That was a good shot. I'm feeling better, feeling more warmed up here, doing what we can do. All right, leaders at -3 through 10. Okay. Again, it's early on a Monday. All right, this one is just swing away. I know I have a little draw. I've been drawing it a lot, so hopefully we can just kind of get one up in the air here, let the wind ride it. 525 is a little farther with soft fairways, but good drive here makes this very accessible. And then I do that. Oh man, guys, not a good start. Not a good start. Is this pine straw? If I get lucky with a view, that is not lucky with a view. I mean, well, I'm going to take my chances here. Pine straw doesn't take off too much, so I'm just going to hit a 4-iron and kind of hope I go through these trees. And hopefully, if anything, just kind of squirts out. This is going over water, so it's a little risky. That went directly through. Man, I am just hacking all over the place right now. All right, 94. Please don't tell me this is a, oh, it is. Good, good, good. Okay, 94. I'm hitting a full lob wedge here. I would love to see like 92, 94, wind to carry it over. Okay, we got this. .95, go over there, go over there. All right, we have fixed the problem. Let's see if we can take advantage of it here. 12 feet, 13 stimp. Love it. Is that enough? We might need one more. Yeah. Oh, man, oh, man. All right. That is just brutal. We're sitting at +1 after this. Wow. Wow. If there's one thing I've been struggling with lately, it is definitely putting. Okay. Pretty short hole. Just get a drive up in the air. You'll carry all those trees. Yeah. Okay, one good shot. It's all right, I actually didn't mind left here because of where the pin was. Now I can kind of just go straight at it. Well, actually I thought it was tucked a little bit farther right, so I guess it didn't really matter. All right, 70, under the wind a little bit, 74. With the wind, I would think 70 is a pretty good number here. 68, that's gonna have to go though. Go, go. Not bad. See if we can make a putt. What's up, guys that have joined? I mean, this is pretty darn straight. Yep. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. I pulled that 1.2 right. What a terrible putt. Man, do I feel terrible right now with my putter. I should be at least probably 2 under par. And I'm sitting at 1 over. And yikes. Holy cow. All right. We need, yeah, this is going to be a 6-iron. The same 6-iron I hit a couple holes ago would be fantastic. Just got to make sure to put a little draw on this. Combat the wind, but I mean that 190 number is pretty good. It's a little draw, 188.5. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted there. What kind of bounce is that, honestly? Jeez. Not feeling it today, guys. Things are not going in my favor. Any other day of the week, that bounces up there. Lampstand, congratulations on the win this past week. Thank you. Bro did play well, yeah. So technically, JT Walsh beat me. But unless you're talking scramble, we won scramble this week. What's up, Lamp? This has been a horrible round. I'm quite frustrated right now. Probably see evidenced by that last shot. I've missed like 3 or 4 putts. I'm 5 holes in. All right, 15 normal. And then. That's normal, right? 29 VLA and it goes that far. Tips, yeah, thank you. That was a good round. Good week there. Let's try that. Is that enough? No. I am struggling here though. Man, oh man. All right, we're gonna make this putt and we're gonna reset. It's only hole 5. Come on now. All right, 13 feet. Probably only need 10 or probably 11. You gotta be friggin' kidding me. All right, that's okay. Good for it to happen now and then. Good to see your human. Oh man, I am frustrated right now. Even that putt, like that. 3. I mean that's 2 bogeys. No, never mind. My first hole, I 3-putted, which was, I mean, just wild. I played the par 3, which is 9 stimp, and then I came here to 13 and I putted it way past the hole. All right, short par 5. Need a good drive. And water. Let's go. I'm gonna have to drop way back. All right. Wow. This is probably the result of not sleeping well last night. Oh. Soft, okay. Let's play more aggressive, throw down the throttle. You got it, my man. I'm not giving up, but I sound pretty, probably pretty unhappy at the moment. All right, hybrid. Probably a 235 here would be great. $229, keep going right. Go ball, go ball. Please not two, okay, good. It's like, please not two water hazards in the same hole. This looks more like my real golf outside. Okay, 16. Pretty good shot there. For bogey. Nothing like bogeying a 480-yard par 5. Although I suppose I'm not in the hole yet with the way my putter's been working. All right, guys. It's time to refocus and play better golf. We're going to start now. Although a 220-yard par 3 is not necessarily the place to do it, but I will take a par here if we can get one. All right, so it pretty much looks like long is fine. I'm going to actually just hit that same hybrid I just hit on the last hole. Some trouble up front. I just kind of draw it back into the wind. Or just snap hook it. Why would you swing like that, you donkey? All right, that's fine. It's actually a pretty good place to miss, so. Diz, you're my good luck charm, right? Just like we talked about. This round has gone horribly, horribly, horribly. A lot of holes left. We're gonna get back into red figures. The game does not feel great at the moment, though. Last week it felt so good. All right, 21. Nice bounce. Whew. Okay. Nice bounce. All right. 16 feet. All right, we're making this putt. Yep, love it. Okay. That feels about right. And get out of the circle. There we go. How's my, how am I doing, guys? We doing good? Okay, maybe we start now. All right, so this is maybe not even a driver hole, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to whacking one of those. All right, 300. I am still gonna hit driver, just not a full driver. It's a shame after playing so good last week to come out and start your front nine like this. But that's golf. That's one of the things that impresses me the most with the pros is just their, you know, obviously their games feel better some days than others. All right, so I'm a nice smooth driver here. Don't need full. That's about right. Took a little bit off. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Time to pick it up. You got it, Diz. Man, oh man. All right, 147. I am with the wind, so, but I probably 142 is a good number here. A little 9-iron. $140. Good line. Will it be enough? All right, there we go. Good shot there. Now, this is good grief. Okay. 8 feet. I thought I had that. What is going on? Oh, man, oh, man. I did everything right there. That was a 0.1 push, which is actually better for the way I missed it. Oh, golly. All right. Okay. Hard to keep your head in the game when it keeps happening. Let's hit one hard. It's pretty good if it goes. Is that going to be water? Get ball. Oh! Water hazard, but not in the water, so I'm okay. It's worth it to swing hard, right? So I can play it from here. It's just in the rough. All right, 100 yards, 4.9 left. So rough, 4.9 left. I'll probably play this like 110. Yeah, so full sandwich here. Please don't hit the top of that palm tree. Watch it happen though. All right, here we go. 110. Exactly what I wanted. Look at that. All right, another chance to get it back. Oh, the putting, I just feel, it doesn't look like everybody playing the tournaments have a great amount of success either. Just get her back on track. You got it. You're absolutely right. All right. I just feel like I cannot read the greens right now. I just don't have a feel. You should not go from playing 9 stimp to coming to play 13. Don't play the par 3 and come play tips. Terrible idea. Down 4. Okay. 12. 10. You got to be kidding me. Get out of the circle. Let's go. I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't. Really don't. If I can't make putts, I mean, you're just not going to score. Okay. At least I get to hit the new QI4D. That's fun. I can tell you that it's not the club's problem, because this club is sweet. All right, swing for the fences. Might as well. Par 5. This one doesn't really have any trouble, so. Oh, hooky, hooky. Did I find trouble? Maybe. No, that's a fairway if you ask me. Golly. All right. Doesn't hurt me a ton, doesn't help me a lot. So this is actually a great angle. I think I only need 200 yards here with the wind like that. So I'm going to hit a 5-iron. Nice smooth 5-iron, probably carry 207, 208. A little past the front of the green. Then we're going to make an eagle. $197. It's got to draw. It's got to draw. And go. Lands a couple feet away from the green. If it lands on the green, it lands on normal. But no, it lands soft on the fairway. All right, we're going to try a little bump and run here. 20. I guess, okay. Get in the circle. Look at that, guys. All right, we got a red number. My default is to blame anything other than myself. You should try it. I typically like to do that too. I'm running out of excuses, or clubs to blame, I think, at this point. Well, this is kind of a risky. How far is this hole? 436. I think we're actually just going to hit a 3-wood here. Try and get it 270. That is just really tight. This 3-wood can't get to the water, so. I think that should be pretty good. Have a little farther in as a result. I'm okay with it. 176. So what do we need to carry? 169, but we got wind. Wow. This is between clubs, isn't it? Well, you can't be short, so. My number, if I could pick, would be 168. The wind will carry it a little bit farther. So this is a 7-iron. I'm choking up a little bit. $170, little push, but hopefully that finds the green. Sit, sit, sit. Watch it go all the way down. Holy cow, man. All right. It's a tough birdie hole, to be fair, unless you hit an aggressive driver a little closer than I did, which I maybe should have, especially with how the round's going. All right, 18. Get in there. Of course. Do I dare putt it with my wedge? Yeah, we're gonna do it. We did it. Hey, that's one of the first putts I've made. That's one way to look at it, right? All right, one moment. I just got to read an email quick. Let's see. Okay, we're good. All right, hole 12. We're going to get back to even, guys. We're doing it. Okay, a couple good holes there. 7-iron wasn't a bad shot, just a little push, and then it ran down the... All right, this is a perfect line right here because I'll draw it in the wind. There is water right, so make sure we don't overswing and overcook it here. That's got to carry though. Shoot, that's fine. Not my best strike there, but that is just fine. All right, so tough one to math out here. I'm gonna have to take off. Good luck. Thanks, Diz. See you, dude. Appreciate you joining. How much is this fairway bunker going to take off? 7% maybe? 7 yards. So I think I do have to hit the 9. I probably want like a 140-yard carry. Wind will get me extra. Bunker will take off. Yeah, I think this is the right club. $144. Man, that's a good line. Sit. Sit. Nice. Who's calling me? Spam caller? No way. Always. Get a lot of those. All right. We're going to make a putt. It's moving pretty fast. I feel like I've missed a number of them pretty low, on the low side, so. 13 down 1. Okay. And then I miss, right? I can't make a putt. This is tight. All right, but man, we can drive it all the way up there. Okay. All right, nice smooth drive here. This will get us pretty close. A little bit on the right side would be great with that whole pin location tucked there. Good drive. Get to the right. That is not to the right, but that was a good strike. 77, this will be a little bit hard to get close to the hole. Yeah, see it is. Coming out of the rough. I did think that was going to draw a little bit more. But we got 74 yards, 75 yards is the number. 70, please go. Please go. Oh, Tim. Why don't we hit the same club again? Pop this one up. Gotta be kidding me. Carried it 9, it went 3. Cool. All right, is anybody else laughing at this? Because this is pretty bad. VLA 40, but I didn't even get it out of the bunker, huh? All right, this is a weird, it's up 6.8 on the fringe. 15, I think that's about right, but it's straight. Maybe one more tap that way. As it slows down, it will go a little bit. So 15, 16, 18 feet. Stay up, stay up, stay up. That's fitting. Get out of the circle. Yes. This is for real, guys. Whew. All right. It's a good bogey from 77 yards. Really good. Oh, man, I feel just so lost right now. That's going to make it pretty darn hard to get anywhere back near red figures. Pretty much impossible. All right. Just one day golf feels good, the next day it does not. What's up, Coach Tom? I'd laugh, but I've been there. You know, sometimes that's all you can do. It's mostly the putter. Man, oh man. I literally don't think I've seen a putt over 5 feet fall in. All right. Smooth swing there. Get it down the middle of the fairway. Long par 4. How large is the putting green? In Tips Tour, it is 4 feet. So if you go to the Pro Tour, which is one notch down, it's 5. Most commonly, it's 5. Tips Tour is the hardest, and it'll be set to 4 feet. All right, I'm hitting an 8-iron here. It's going to ride the wind a little bit, draw it back in the wind. 160 is a great number. Wow, is the wind holding that a lot. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Let me see where that went. Yeah, I almost landed that on the white line, which means I hit that about perfectly straight, and that got pushed really hard, which, to be fair, I expected to draw it, and I pretty much hit it straight, so that was the issue there. But again, I'm happy with that swing, just not a perfect play for the scenario. It's a good golf shot though. All right, we're gonna putt this 38 up 9. It's gonna miss some of the break. Okay, I really just want this in the circle probably. 38 up 9, 47. So probably 43. In the circle. All right. As much as I need birdies, I got to be realistic too. I would hate to make more mistakes. Gaia, I've been practicing too. Nice. 2 feet. Was on 6 feet for a long time. Oh wow, you've been practicing 2. I love it. The hard part with 2 is you have to, like a 2-foot putt, you have to hit so light on the actual turf. Can sometimes be hard, but all right. We're going to try and finish strong here so that we can maybe put a good round 2 together and still post a halfway decent score. This is a 7-iron. I'd love to hit it 178 and have it draw a little bit with the wind. That is even better, 182. Smoked it, but that's straight into the wind, so that's, oh my goodness. Like even the things, how did that not get held up by the wind more? I mean, even when I do things right here, it's not working. I thought that was going to be perfect, right on the kind of left side of the green. I did not want to try to hit it at the hole. All right, 17. Just need to get this high so that it lands soft. I do have an uphill lie, which is nice. And then it'll just trickle all the way down. That was clipped nicely. Happy with that one. Sometimes, yeah, 36 VLA, that's pretty good. Sometimes those can be hard to clip well, on a mat when you're not trying to hit it that hard. There we go. All right, 5 feet, 4 feet. Did that just happen? Come on. That's just par for the course today. I hit that straight. How does that not go in? Testing me today. Testing me a lot. All right. Well, now we've officially kind of ruined round 2. So I don't even know what to do here. I'm going to hit a driver and be aggressive because I want to wedge in, because I want to make a birdie. That bunker is okay. Otherwise, I just want a smooth driver that maybe draws back to the fairway. There is wind into me. Oh boy. Okay. 204 in. Man. You know what, guys? I'll be honest. If I wasn't streaming this, I would have quit a lot of holes ago. But we're going to play it out. We're going to play it out. All right. Hitting a 4-iron here. 210 would be actually 205 is still a good number. That'll land 195. Yeah, 205. Smooth 4-iron. See if I can draw it up and in. Oh, that is poorly, poorly struck. Go! Go! All right. 21. 21. Okay. All right. I don't get this. You rewind the tape And about 6 holes ago, I carried a chip, the same chip, 10 yards, and it went 22. I just carried it 12 yards, and it went 16. Show me the consistency. I feel like there's a flaw. I mean, that is just, doesn't make any sense at all. Yay, we made a putt. And that was a perfectly straight putt. I should make that 19 out of 20 times. Okay, come on, guys. We're going to make a birdie in the last 2 holes, all right? Maybe 2. This is a tough birdie hole, but we are going to make a swing for it. So 184, I probably need, I like this line. The wind's going hard, little draw. 175. Okay, it's a nice smooth swing. Let it ride the wind all the way over. $168, but that's a pretty good line. It's kind of what we wanted there. Just favor the big part of the green. You know, if I end up hooking that a little bit more and hitting it farther, we're fine. Thank you, Coach Tom. I appreciate you. My hero. All right, maybe it's the start of things to come. Maybe we're going to make this one. All right, so 34 flat putt, actually. I like this line. Okay, 34, 13 stimp, I'm going to think 31, 32. Sit, 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 sit. Get out of the circle every single time. Every single time. All right, a good par though. Okay. All right, here we go. 18th hole, par 5. Huh. That's an interesting line there, isn't it? Should we go up the other fairway? It's definitely a better line into the green. Yeah, we're doing it for sure. We got to be aggressive. I'd love to make an eagle. That would give me a chance in round 2 to save my sanity. All right, need a good drive here. Give a good whack to 1. Get over there. Get over there. Farther. That's a pretty good drive. I mentioned before I'm playing the QI4D. I'm not going to lie, guys. This thing's sweet. And I'm also testing a bunch of different balls. So we got the Callaway Chrome Tour. I mean, you guys are familiar with this. GPX5. The Chrome Tour is their new ball. Whoops. I have some Pro Vs in my stash and some Wilson staff. The model, Wilson staff model. There we go. Balls. So trying a bunch of stuff. Obviously, if you're playing like me, it doesn't matter what ball you use. It's just the ball's not going in the hole. All right. Got to be aggressive here. Taking a pretty aggressive line to draw a hybrid right in there. I'm looking for like a 235-yard hybrid. That is just straight up. 236. Where's the draw and the wind? All right. Shoot. Did I push that a bunch? Yeah, I did push it. Okay. Sorry, got to fix my windows or it doesn't work. All right. So not terrible there. That's a good miss. That's why we aim so far left. All right. Get this 11 degrees down. That makes this chip a lot harder. Okay, so opening up the face a little bit. Thinking like, 16 and try and just flop it. 17. Hey, that was well done. Look at it go. Look at it go. I thought that was going to stop in the circle. Oh, all right. Come on. All right, we're going to make this for birdie. 9 feet, 10 feet almost. Even that one. Oh, man, guys. All right. Unbelievable. Terrible, terrible golf. All right. Coach Tom, I appreciate you joining. I'm debating if I should just play the other round 2 now. Get it out of the way. All right. Maybe we should do it. All right. Tournaments. Tips tour. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. All right. Greens are firm. Fairways are normal. 13 stimp. Same yardage but different pins. Okay. Not new to playing in my sim. Any advice for Coach? Awesome. Coach Tom. Yeah, thanks for joining in. Where are you coming from, by the way? I'm SGT. Not new to playing in my sim. So I'm SGT. SGT, is that like the tournament you're playing? Is that what you're referring to there? Because there's the different levels. So here's what I meant by levels. Let me load this up. Let me hide that for a sec. All right, so tours, yeah. So like here's handicap restricted ones. Are you talking about this SGT? Is that what you're talking about? So then it's tips is the hardest. Pro is then next hard. Your Central Time, nice. Or Connecticut's Central Time. Shows you where my mind is. Connecticut, excellent. I'm based out of Minnesota. All right. See if we can't play a little better golf this round. Okay, let's get set up again. Get that. We can just minimize that. Let's show the club view again. All right, here we go. So, my round started. No, I just go at membership. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Any advice? I mean, it's tough for me to give advice after what you just watched. But no, I think, I don't know, the strategy in sim golf is quite a bit different than regular golf. Hence, like going up that fairway on the hole. All right, let me hit this shot here. Talk. Just draw. It is a little bit. It is a little bit. All right. That's a pretty good start there. Tough to say. I mean, I think, putting is so key, Tom. I think that's a big piece to it. I do think, oops, let me, I do think that is a huge key to it, which I have not done well here. This is actually really tough it's going to be really hard to get this close. So I'm going to try and kind of flop it up in there. I just have to be okay with this being long. That's going to be short. Oh, right where we left off. Thought we were going to start fresh. What's up, Kamish? Hey, dude. It has been a while. Things have been good, man. Things are always good. No, my golf this week has not been good. Last week it was actually probably the best I've played in a really long time. Kamish, how you doing, buddy? It has been a while. Thanks for jumping on. What are the settings again? Fairways are normal. Greens are firm. Oh, so this is going to be really hard to get close. That was like that mistake right there is probably an entire stroke mistake. I'd say actually that's a pretty good bunker shot. Hard to get that close. You have to be kind of baby it. If I can make a par here, that would be a win. not being able to see that first line is kind of a bummer. There it is. Get out of the circle. Come on! Oh, Commish, that right there is what has happened all day long. That kind of stuff. I cannot make a putt. I cannot make a putt. I just shot like 5 over in the first round, which is just extremely embarrassing. This course is not that hard. Just cannot feel my golf game really well, but we're gonna turn it around. That should be, oh, is that going bunker? Staying in the rough. Okay, 174. Kind of into the wind, out of the rough. Commish, you are going to be good luck. Hey, Coach Tom, to further answer your question, let me know if you have any more specific questions. Any advice is a little bit hard for me to answer. I certainly want to help you in any way I can, but if you have something a little bit more targeted, let me know. 170 is probably plenty if it lands on the green. Okay, 169.9. And it did land on the green, and it bounced hard. Look at that. All right. Hey, we did something good. Overcooked that one a little bit, but... All right, Commish, we're going to make a putt. Coach Tom is going in. 17 down 2. It's like a 15-foot putt. Slow and steady the whole way. Right there. Because it's downhill, you have to play just a slightly more break. Uphill, you play slightly less. Obviously, if it's a lot uphill, you play even less. 13 stimp. So 15. Right past the break. Yep, smoked it. Get out of the circle. I thought that was going to be the part where we changed it, where we turned it around. I even lipped one of these out in the last round, Commish. I mean, those are like, you can make them. My 3-year-old can make those almost pretty much every time. I'll do like this little pitch and putt with him. Oh, it's so fun. He gets all fired up. And then he'll make like a 20-footer out of nowhere. I'll aim his putts, and he pushes it 4 degrees every time, so I kind of have to take that into account. All right, let me take a sec here. Coach Tom said, get you a lab putter, Commish. It's the person putting it that's the problem. All right, sorry for the confusion. What I was trying to say is I am new to SGT community. I just signed up for pro membership and was wondering if you had any tips or advice as far as the community goes. Oh, awesome. Okay, yeah. That's much more clear. Are you in the Discord channels, Coach Tom? Let me know if you're in the Discord channels. It can't be you. Got to be the equipment. You're probably right, Commish. I should blame it on the equipment. Coach Tom, let me know if you're in the Discord channels. We'll start there. I'll hit this shot here. All right, par 5, downwind. Let's hit a fairway. That is not a fairway. Man. Whew. Catch the bunker, get out. Oh, that's a terrible break. Guys. Oh. That's like a hole. All right, well, I'm not going to play. I'm playing aggressive. I'm going to hope that this gets over the little ridge there. Hit this really high, 3-wood, almost get it there. Oh, good, it did get through. Thank you. I caught a break. All right, that was beautiful. Let's see. Agree. Let's see. Agree. Always blame anything but yourself. I know. I have this brand new equipment, the QI4D with a nice Ventus shaft. It's got to be the equipment's fault. Join Hazel Rocket Discord. Tom, join our No Pros League. TBooms not allowed in that league. Yeah, I mean, so Coach Tom, you are in Discord? Okay, good. That's the first place I'd start. And then, yeah, I mean, do you know about the different tournaments? So if I pull this back up, just real quick, I'll touch on this and I'll get back to golf. So Simulator Golf Tour, if you have your account here, you have your ranking and all this stuff. You have different tours. So these are obviously like kind of the beginner tours, or often referred to as the senior tours. I don't know how old you are, Tom, so whatever age you are. These are, as you begin playing more, you can start in these. And then the better you get, or a little bit different format, are available down here. Pro and Tips, SGT, Web. Actually, I don't know what Web Plus is. Maybe that's, yeah. Those are all regular tournaments. They'll play at the same courses that the pros do on the weekend. So like, when the Waste Management Open is, we play that same course. We just played Riviera where they were last weekend. And then there's like Auto Putt, which is taking putting out of it. One thing to note, Tom, check this out. So if you go to the home page, you can flip this to Auto Putt, and every single tournament is available in Auto Putt. I shouldn't say every single one, but all of these are. So you can almost play each type of tournament twice if you want, one being regular, one being Auto Putt. No, Tom, Coach Tom, this is why I run these streams, man. I'm happy to help people. That's what I try to do. I'll get back to my golf. So yeah, if you haven't yet, go on here, create your account. You have to register for these tournaments. I think you do it through like a button right here. Once you're registered, then they'll show up in your, let's see. They'll show up in your SGT account, assuming you have all that connected already. But let me know if you have more questions on that. Hopefully that helps a little bit. The community is awesome. Like Kamish was saying, the Hazel Rocket Discord, they have I'm in that as well, a bunch of guys that are just playing Simulator Golf Tour, playing online. They're just doing regular like Thursday night leagues and, playing for a little bit of money here and there if that interests you. But it is really good dudes, and they all kind of support one another. Some of the other guys run YouTube channels, stuff like that. Yeah, perfect. Kamish, thanks for helping him out. I'll get back to golf here a little bit. All right, remind me, fairways are normal, greens are firm. So this is going to run out a lot. Semi-rough. We're going to make this. I didn't actually think I could leave that short, but we're still going to make a birdie here. All right, so slow trickle. $15 feet. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, new ball game. New ball game. We reset after talking for a little bit. I think I needed that, Coach Tom. All right. We're going to blast the driver. So you actually want to be left here. One of the things you want to note here, you can look at that mini map on the bottom right to kind of see where the hole is. You can also use F3. Right, so that's kind of tucked back behind the pin. So with firm greens, you have to kind of be left of the hole here. I almost want to hit this over here so that I have some sort of chance of getting it close to the pin. So Coach Tom, again, another pointer. Hit the letter T. That's scorecard for T, the letter T. So these settings, you can see down there, the fairways, the greens, and if there's elevation and stimp. Every single time you play, Coach Tom, oopsies, that's not what I meant to grab. Every single time you play, you got to check the stimp, you got to check the fairway settings, you got to check the green settings, you have to check elevation. If you don't know those things, you're going to be in big trouble. So that's one of the things that'll make the Tips Tour the hardest, because they typically have hard or firm settings, which means the ball is going to bounce farther, it's going to run out. If you're hitting into a green with a long iron, you have to plan to bounce it 20 yards before the hole, or you're going to be nowhere near it. If it's soft, you can basically land it on the hole, and it generally just kind of sticks. But so I'm purposely playing this a little bit left, even in the rough, so that I can have an approach at the actual hole. I think that should be good. And I mean, this is just strategy, right? Because it's firm greens. If you're hitting you could maybe get away with it because we're hitting a wedge in. But otherwise, I mean, it bounces really hard. You'll see it here. So 86. So coming out of the rough, I'm thinking like 84 here. I will also lose a little spin out of the rough. 78, that's got to go a little bit. It's going to bounce hard though. Oh, yeah, shoot. Nice. Kamish, thanks for helping him out, bud. Perfect. All right, 22 up 4. I like this line right here. 26. Go, go, go. Ah, shoot. Let me switch clubs again. All right. Bummer. That's a missed opportunity there. Because, I mean, 80 yards into a hole, you got to have a little better chance than that. All right. Same thing as last time. This has got to be my 6-iron. It's going to ride the wind a little bit. Just need to make sure I draw this ball so it stays out of the water. No! I did it again, guys. Man, I don't know why I didn't aim farther right. I felt bad there the whole time. All right, let me see. $144. Man, just not my day. All right, 140. Sit. I can't believe how far left that went. What is it doing now? Weird. All right, we're going to try putting this. 0.6 right off the face. That one's moving kind of fast. Up 7. I think that first one is going to send me to the right a little bit. So 24, up 7, 31. Dang, that was a good line. That hurts. That hurts bad. You're welcome. I try to pick some cool courses to play. Actually, our week doesn't reset until Tuesday early morning, so still time to play this past week course, the Quarry at La Quinta. Oh, nice. La Quinta. So, Kamish, I'm actually going to Palm Springs this weekend. I leave on Thursday. Let's hope I'm playing better golf than I am today. All right, short par 5. Don't send your driver into the water. We're going to hit a fairway. I think that's good. Come on back. Oh my goodness. Where's the wind? Where's the wind? Man, oh man, this feels so hard. All right. Okay, take your break and let's do something good with it. 6 degrees left. So Tom, if you look it down here, this 6 degrees, that's a big deal. Coming off your face, that means it's going to start 6 degrees to the left of where you're aimed, which 6 degrees is actually quite a bit. I snagged my new Callaway Quantum Triple Diamond Max driver a week ago and loving it. Still have my Elite Triple Diamond too. Check it out, dude. Check it out. Like this one, Quantum Max. Let's go, baby. Just got these from Second Swing. And here's the regular triple diamond. I've hit it twice so far. How do you like it, dude? That's awesome, though. All right, so 195 straight into the wind. 195, 6 left. With 200, I think we need like 205. I'm gonna hit a 4-iron. Long is a little bit better. All right, just a nice smooth swing. Not trying to get this close to the hole. Just want it up there. Oh, what the heck was that? Did anybody see that? Did that like hit a block? I mean, I'm thankful that's not in the water again, but that was absolutely bizarre. I hit that perfectly. It hit like a block, or unless there was a collider there. Collider block is the same thing. I call it something different. But have fun in Cali. I'm going to be at a conference in, I don't even know how to say that, California in April, going there to golf. Nice, looking forward to you testing quantum. Yes, thank you, amigo. How do you say that city in California? 26 up. Be good. No, stop. This might be one of the craziest birdies ever if I can make this putt. Basically in the water hazard twice. Full disclosure, I actually hit my Elite Triple Diamond better at fitting, but still wanted the new shiny toy. That's awesome. All right. Yes. Okay, let's go. That was the ugliest birdie I've ever been a part of. I'm stoked about it though. Absolutely stoked. Okay, I just hit an awesome 4-iron and I want the exact same club. So, Coach Tom, to further elaborate if you're still on the stream, because these greens are firm, I am actually thinking about landing this ball probably in here because it's going to roll all the way back there. So even like, actually almost hit a 5-iron actually because this is riding the wind. I will hit a 5-iron. It's going with the wind a little bit. If I can carry it 200 yards, are we uphill or downhill? No, yeah, not much. I think 200 will be, and I can hit this club, 205 if I hit it well. So that's kind of, excuse me, 200 to 205. .204, man, stay left, and that's so good. Go! Oh my goodness, what kind of bounce is that? Come on. So in hindsight, I should have hit a little bit more club, but that was a disgusting bounce. I would have, typically that will often bounce pretty hard and almost skip. It said like, oh hi, I believe. Nice, okay. Sweet, dude, that'll be fun. Typically those will bounce on the green and kind of skip almost like they're off cement. That was obviously not the case there because it bounced up and to the right. Sit. That is, see, okay. Oh, it's so inconsistent. It's so inconsistent. The chipping is so inconsistent. It drives me crazy. So that one I hit 7 and it went 19. The last chip I had like that, I hit it 12 and it went 16. Both of them were uphill. Explain that to me, somebody. 7-yard chip and it goes 19. Uphill. All right, there we go. Thankfully, it didn't matter. Let's see. Wish I was in Cali. I'm in 24 inches of fresh snow in Connecticut. Tom, I'm in Minnesota, man, so we've actually had some decent weather and lost some of our snow, but it's not exactly, it's cold today. I think it's like 8 today or something. But we're coming out of it. We're coming out of it. Spring's coming. We still got another month of it, though, so I'm not getting too excited. All right, where are we at here? This is another one. I want to hit driver to be aggressive, but I do not need a full driver here. But the difference between my, 90% driver and full 3-wood is still like 20 to 30 yards, so. That was like a 70% driver. All right, well, it's about the same as hitting a 3-wood, so. 178. Yeah, all right, so I'm actually gonna hit an 8-iron here because I don't wanna go long. And like I was saying before, this is downwind a little bit. I need to hit a hard 8-iron. I'd love to see like 164. But it can ride the wind a little bit, and then a little short's okay. Not what I wanted. Ugh. Man, this is just, it's painful, guys. It is painful, but we're still having fun. Okay. 23. Probably want to carry this 16, but I really just need to get it high up in the air. It's pretty good. I kind of pushed it. My short game and putting. Whoo-wee. Needs some work. D-Lud, what's up, dude? GS Pro cares about landing angle way too much, I believe, for its green reaction. Almost where it ignores spin and slope if the angle is low enough. I agree, man. I don't know what it is, but it's really inconsistent. All right, 13. Pushed it, get lucky. Oh, I got lucky. Oh, whew, okay. All right. Man, I wish golf felt like it did last week. Last week it felt great. I will say, I have noticed a trend now that I've played more in my simulator. Like, I didn't sleep great last night, and oftentimes I can tell how much worse my golf game is if I have not slept well. Just kind of woke up tired and groggy. I don't know if I'm fighting something off or what, but excuses. Here we go. There's a drive. Stay left. Oh, just sit. That's fine. Okay. 130 into the wind. 130 into the wind, but this will land a little bit short. 2.3 left. Okay, so probably just hit it straight. Little draw. 130, 32. That was off the toe. That's gonna have to go hard. Scoopity scoop. Not a bad miss. Still got a 27 footer, but shame with the wedge in the hand. That's it. You got to go that whoop sleep score up. I know, man. You're spot on, D-Lud. Spot on. Hey, something exciting. So we launch our new website tomorrow on swingyard.com. We bought the website when it was like 3.5 years old, and then we just paid to get, so like that's my full-time job now. I just quit my IT career of 13 years, and I'm running with my brother. And we just paid to have it get redesigned. Is that enough? It should be. So hopefully that helps drive a lot of traffic, but we're also continuing to work to build this YouTube channel out. So if you guys have anything you want to see or questions, you know, Coach Tom, you're asking good questions. Please let me know. 26, 34, 32. Wow, that's hard. Sit, 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 sit. It's actually a pretty good putt. But if you go to swingair.com right now, it looks like it was built in 1978. And it'll not look that way by tomorrow day's end. So I'm pumped about that. That's where we write a lot of our articles and stuff like that. A lot of times we'll do video reviews in here and, you know, like the clubs that I just showed you, and then we'll write articles about them on there and kind of pair the two together. All right, par 5. We're gonna get back to even here, or -1. We're gonna make an eagle probably. Not a great drive. I said we're gonna make an eagle probably, like I have confidence. So I drive it under a tree. Okay. All right, luckily, I think I'm okay here. And luckily, I have the wind. All right, I just need a solid strike and like a nice high fade 3-wood. The wind will do most of the work. Wasn't a good strike. It's way left of the target. Go, hit. Oh, shoot. It's all right. I could think of worse outcomes there. All right. 5.5 right. All right. Got to get this up in the air so that it lands relatively soft. That's the biggest goal here. 32. I'm probably thinking a 40-yard carry. That is not even close. Get lucky. Man, just the scoring shots are just so bad, guys. All right. Now here's the guessing game again with chipping. Okay, 11 up 8. So it's into, or it's uphill. Come on, do it, do it. Oh, that would have been so nice. Oh, so much for my eagle, huh? I think everybody on the stream knew that was a joke. All right, this is like I even played last night, and man, I felt like I could just swing eyes closed with the driver. Okay, we're sticking with driver here. I don't want 230 yards in like I had last time. Nice smooth swing. There we go. Is that still left of the fairway? I'm happy with that though. I took a bit off there. Smooth swing. Get it straight. There's water on both sides. All right, 154 downwind. So this is where, yeah, so 140, 142, 144, yeah. 144, that's a good line there. Just sit, it's gonna bounce really hard. Really nice shot there. Everything about that felt great. That's what golf is supposed to feel like there. Okay, little 6-footer. Nice birdie, guys. All 3 of those shots were good. All right. Hey, we're back to even. Okay, as much as a struggle as this has been, it's better than round 1. I've been talking a lot. I need a drink of water. All right, so there, can't even tell. There is water left. So right there, I'm gonna go one more tap. Make sure we give ourselves enough room. And then I hit it straight. Oh man. It's gonna bounce over it. Oh no, just not on the lip, okay. All right, that's just fine. This is almost the same shot. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you. Oh man, I need your positivity around on days like today. All right, so this is almost the same shot. I think I need a little bit more, probably 5.8 right. I gotta go a little farther this way. I need probably 148 this time to get it there. 145. $144.8. Ooh, that's going hard right. Get up. What? That math ain't mathin' to me. 93% speed. How did I lose so much yardage when it's downwind 10 miles per hour? Anybody got a good 7.2 up? That math ain't mathin' to me. How did I lose that much yardage when it's down 10 miles per hour wind? All right, well, I thought that was gonna be really good. That's why I'm bummed. I said 145, I hit it 144.8 right at the hole. It's always like that little hole in my hitting mat. All right, same thing, get it up in the air. 25 yards. 22, that should roll down though. That was well done. All right, good save. Good save. 397, kind of a crosswind. This course is tight, that's for sure. When you're not feeling good about your driver, like me today. Yeah, see, look at Clover. He's -6 through 11. All right. And I'm making this very difficult, but it is what it is. Same as last time on this hole. Like, just hit your draw. Sure, keep going. Get in my lob wedge range. So concrete doesn't really affect your shot too much. Appreciate y'all tuning in, by the way. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We are working hard to build Swing Yard out, and appreciate you guys hopping on. Hopefully I can play a little bit better golf here to finish up. But I have struggled today, like can happen in golf. All right, so 94. I probably need 92 because it'll bounce pretty hard, but I will also spin this a lot. So 87. It's got to go. Spin. Pretty good. Pretty good. I wanted a little bit more, but that it didn't have quite as much spin as I would have thought. So we got a pretty close shot there. That was really scoopy of me, though. I don't like that swing. 37 VLA. My, that's like a flop shot. My goodness. All right, 9. Basically a 10-foot putt, but it's 13 stimp. That was a nice hole, though. All right. Hey, guys, we are in the red figures. This is a big moment. And today has felt really, really difficult. So I am really stoked about that right now. putting hasn't been working. Driving's been bad. Irons have been okay. Short game's been horrendous. So a lot of... Last week, golf felt so easy. Man, oh man. All right, a little off the toe, but that's a nice high draw. I will take it. Nice fairway there. Okay. All right. 163. Ooh, it's a tough pin. Again, greens are firm, so I mean, we're going to go right there. So where is the landing? So yeah, oh man, I almost need to hit a 9-iron, huh? We're going to hit a 9-iron. I don't want to go long. If I hit a 9-iron with a nice high draw, it's got wind. That wind's not helping that much though, is it? Okay, that's where I want to land it. Okay. So those keys are J and Y. Tom, Y is the heat map, J is flyover. Or anybody else watching. All right, this is a 9-iron. I'm looking for like 150. $152, even better. Straight, the wind's pushing it right now. But that is, wind got a little bit more of it than I wanted. It's funny, when I looked down on the club, the wind was at 6, and I'm like, oh, perfect. And then when I hit it, I look up and it's at 10. I'm like, oh. But that's just like normal golf, really. You never know what the wind is going to do. That's just a tough shot. You can't, really hard to get that close. I didn't quite get close enough to the green off my drive to, hit like a wedge in. Let's just try that. No, it's downhill, so we got to go a little bit more. Let's try that. Okay, so 50, 45. Sit, 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 sit. Pretty good attempt, really. You know you're going to have to make these 5-footers, so I like to see myself. I hit a good putt there, gave it a go. Took care of business. All right. I mean, that was a good par. All good shots there. That's just tough, huh? All right. So same as last time. I hit 182 yards 7-iron. Again, when I say that's carry, I don't really look at total distance. I look at carry distances. I would love for 178, a little draw, and let the wind push it. So maybe land at like 173, and it'll bounce kind of back there. So pretty stock 7-iron. Oh, go. Now sit. Now sit. Sit, 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 sit. What is that? Oh my goodness sakes. That is welcome to firm settings. Man, that's stupid. Mm-hmm. I mean, I obviously hit that thin. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody with how low that came out, but I carried it 170 and it went 195. Oh, I mean, that's just goofy. All right, so 116. I want this like 118, 120, little gap wedge. 118, that's a good line. Knock it down, wind. Knock it down. All right, that should stop. A good shot there. I can't believe how far that one went too, but that went an extra. I mean, that only carried 114 and it goes 122 into a wind with spin. Coach Tom, I hear you on that, man. Arg is right. All right, I really want to make this to, we're going to make this to stay at even. All right, 22. That's got to go. Go, 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 go. Let's go. What a save. Good up and down from 120 yards there. All right, sometimes you just got to take your medicine, though. I can't believe that 7-iron. What a joke. Man, oh, man. All right, I'm going with the same strategies I did last time on this hole in round 1. I am going to hit, kind of a 90% driver. If I go in that left bunker, I'm okay with it. But you just kind of have to get down there. It's a long hole, and I just don't want 200 yards in. So if I could do that every time, I probably would. That's, oh, I would have bet money that was right in the middle of the fairway. Well, I guess we still got 200 yards plus in. And we're straight into the wind. I mean, come on, let me see that. So looking at my Unicore View, which is my launch monitor software, that was such a perfect drive. I wanted to draw it back into the wind, and I still missed it right. Just unbelievable. Yeah, Coach Tom, that putt was big. All right, so this is 8.8 up. I'm going to actually play this like 210. 205, 210, yeah, it's hard greens. Well, if it's only 5-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, 205, 210. 4-iron here. Is that too much? No, no, it's not. Not with 8.8 up. Too much draw, bunker. Shoot. That is kind of how my game's been today, though. Just bad ball striking. It actually looks okay on the monitor. Oh, I took off the club cam and I never put it back on. Sorry. I don't know if you guys would like that or not, but. All right, but decent. Again, we're talking about course management, and that's a good miss right there. Nothing wrong with that. I have green to work with. Okay, 21. The hard part is these firm greens. I never really know what I'm going to get. 21. Really happy. Really happy. Got to make me work for it, but I'm really happy. All right, 4 feet. This is where I think the sim helps my outdoor game. I say it on a lot of my streams. Just stay down and hit a straight 4-footer. Look at that, minus 0.1 HLA. That's the horizontal launch angle. So negative is left, positive is right. But, I mean, 0.1 is, that's almost as straight as you can get right there. Another tough hole here. Where are we trying to land it? Yeah, okay. So again, I'm only hitting a 7-iron here. I love like that 178 with a little draw plus the wind and down 5. So yeah. Let's try not to skull this one like I did on the par 3 a couple holes ago. Oh, that's pretty. Come on, treat me right. Should bounce hard. Oh man, still bounces so hard. I mean, what can you do? I gotta look at it here for birdie. That's about as good as I can hit an iron right there. That's exactly what I tried to do. So the letter I will switch you to putter. So Coach Tom, That's something to pay attention. This is the only time you really need to switch your club in GS Pro, is when you're putting from off the green, or actually if you're chipping from on the green, you need to switch your club. So there's U, which will go back to lob wedge if you're looking at the bottom left of my screen, and I, which kind of can switch your clubs. I goes to putter. So because I'm putting off the green, you have to set that. Otherwise, your game and launch monitor are not in sync, basically. All right. This is a 20-foot putt. I like that. Can't actually see my 20 feet, but level. Oh, no way. Shoot. I mean, that's a good par. Nice, Coach Tom. Yeah. You'll learn, oh, there's also the tab key, which can kind of show you a lot of the controls, if you will. So if you know tab, you can kind of figure out the rest of them. All right. All right, guys, we got one hole of this disaster of a day. It's been fun. It has. Round one was really frustrating. Round two hasn't been so bad. I'm just not scoring well. But let's try and make a birdie here and finish in the red. All right, we're going to aim right there. Little wind, little draw. That'll get us right back. No, actually, we're going to do the same thing we did round one. Check this out. We're going right up the gut again. Because look at where the green or where the hole is. If you look at the mini map, that hole is tucked kind of back behind bunkers. So if you're hitting a 3-wood into there, good luck, man. Especially with firm settings. So we'll try and come in at the angle so we can bounce it before the hole. Stay left. Stay left. Ah. Not terrible. Not my best. All right, so again, even though I played this way, I still can't. So we're going to go like over here. Love to hit a little, probably a 240-yard hybrid. The tiny little draw, landed about 230 in the front of the green. That is the goal. Let's make a good swing here. The miss left is obviously better than the miss right. Ooh, munched it. Come on, be good. Get over there. Yes, land on the green. Good. Excellent, 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 excellent. Oh, there's a big slope there, I think. I think I just missed it. Oh, maybe not. There is definitely a slope, but what do you say? Should we end on an eagle? Let's make this bad boy. All right, so 38 down 5. It's not going hard. This might be where I want. Again, downhill you got to play a little bit more break, especially on 13 stimp. So it's gonna just slowly trickle over, and it's a longer putt, so you got to play a little bit of break. 33 feet. I always refer everything back to 11 stimp. So when in my head, on 11 stimp, I'd probably putt it, 28 to 30 feet. Sorry, so on 11 stimp, I'd putt it 33. On 13 stimp, I subtract more. Probably thinking 30. It just runs out on 13 so much faster. All right, come on. Looks pretty good. Not quite enough juice, but it would have fallen short. Happy birdie. We're back in the red. Man, some color on that scorecard. That did not feel like last week at all. Just simply not my best golf today. Still, it's a tougher course, especially with those settings, and fairways are tight. It is what it is. But that's kind of what makes sim golf fun, is that you don't have all the same settings, and it makes it a bit more difficult. You got to be playing on your game if you're gonna score well. So I'm gonna be nowhere near the top today. Thank you, Coach Tom. Appreciate you, my friend. That was fun to get to chat with you a little bit. Hopefully that helped a little. If you have other questions, I mean, reach out. And same with anybody else on the stream. Please reach out. And otherwise, check out swingyard.com. Our new website goes live tomorrow. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Appreciate you guys. And anything else, I don't know. Yeah, hit me up. I'm on Discord, TBooms_swingyard. So if you have any other questions, you can hit me up on there or any of the social channels. So, all right, guys. Cheers. Have a good rest of the week. I'll maybe stream a little bit more this week, but again, I'm heading to California to play some real golf, kind of our annual golf trip with my dad and brother and his son, so my nephew, which is super fun. So 4 days of golf, like 6 rounds, we just pack it in. But anyways, cheers, guys. Let's see. Great to meet you. It might have been a hard day, but you have a great game. Thank you, Coach Tom. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. You as well, sir. I much appreciate that, honestly. Yeah, it was a tough day. A lot of little mistakes. You know, I did all the little things wrong today, which you're never going to score well when you do that. But that's golf. So we stuck with it. We had some fun, and we finished in the red on round 2. So let me just click this button. Did we do anything cool here? 1 fairway. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, 123 feet of putts made is pretty good. But 1 fairway and only 9 greens, man, that's not how you score. But this was tough setting. So anyways, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Have a good rest of the week. Thank you for tuning in. And